Hello, Gearspace. My name is Andreas Mood, and I am from Softube, and I'm going to show you some new and upcoming stuff. And I'm going to begin to show you our new Console One Mark III, which is out on the market now. So it replaces the predecessors, the Mark I and the Mark II. So we're really excited about having this out on the market right now. And this is a prototype of the upcoming Console One fader. So it's the next generation of Console One fader, and it's got a huge update since the predecessor. It's got screens on every channel, and it's got haptic feedback, and it's got color coding for tracks and stuff like that. So it's basically integrating into your DAW. So today I'm showing it in Logic, but it's working in basically all DAWs. Maybe some differences between some DAWs, but basically the concept is the same. And if you're not familiar with the Console One concept, it's builds on the concept of having one-to-one control over your processing. And the processing is in the Console One plugin. So you load the Console One plugin on every channel that you want to have processing on. And in the Console One plugin, you then load either channel strips that we have. So we have like the classic channel strips from the previous Console One. So you have like the British Class A, the American Class A. We of course have the SSL 4K, the SSL 9K. So you can choose between done and ready like console channel strips. But if you want to, you can load different plugins in each of these slots. And each of these slots corresponds with the slots that you have on your Console One. So for instance, in this case, I have chosen to load a FabFilter Pro Q as one of my EQs, and I've also chosen to have the FabFilter Pro C2 as one of the compressors. And you can choose to also load, if you want to have, if you have UAD plugins, for instance, you can load UAD plugins. So all of the mixing plugins from UAD is compatible. So we're supporting both the DSP versions and of course the native versions as well. So you can load those. So you can build yourself a custom channel strip, and it's very easy and intuitive. So you have like all the controls here. So you select which EQ you want to have, and very easy. So you have hands-on everything basically. And it's very nice to have the Pro Q integrated now into Console One. And it's already loaded with 4 bands as it is, and you have access to all the slopes, and you have access to the bell shapes and everything. So very easy to do, and it's so much faster when you can sweep, having hands-on control, and makes it just both more fun, and also you can concentrate on listening instead of watching a screen. Now I have the plugin window up, of course, but that's to show you guys. But usually I like to do it like this. I like to have the screen engaged. So I have this, you have different modes in the screen. So you can choose whatever you want to see. You can see waveform, you can see the EQ, you can see compressor, basically anything. But I like to have it in a mode called adaptive mode. So if I touch the EQ here, I see the Pro Q EQ there, and I can see the frequencies that I'm sweeping and everything. So it's very nice. And also if I'm selecting something else, it shows me something else. So it shows me here I have the panner, so it shows me that. I can switch, so I have the shape. So if I want to have some more punch, I can do that. So, and on and off, so you can turn them on and off here. The same goes for the EQs. So very easy to bypass. So you can hear what you've been doing. And of course, the Console One processing goes hand in hand with the new fader, of course. So I mean, you basically have the fader here too, because this volume knob here is a fader, but you can see that it corresponds here. And the fader that we're coming out with in September, it has touch-sensitive faders, of course, so it selects the tracks as you go. And it also have haptic feedback, so it gives you a little notch when you reach the zero. And we're going to have some other functionality with the haptic feedback as well when we come out with it. We're working with the software right now, so you can say that this is a little bit of a sneak peek of what's coming. Yeah, it's just so much easier to work with. I mean, if you, for instance, having faders, I mean, the upside of having faders is that you can do several things at the same time. So if I expand this drum track here, for instance, if I solo that, I only want to listen to the drums. And I expand so I get all of my drum tracks here. It expands automatically here too. So I have all my drum tracks visible here. If I collapse it again, I have all the tracks that I'm seeing here. So very, very easy, very intuitive. And one of the benefits of having faders is if I play this drum track and I want to make, for instance, I want to get the kick drums balanced, I want to start over, I want to hear like how it sounds, then I just can do like this, all three faders at the same time. I have three kick drums, so very easy to just balance. And of course, if I want to take a look at the processing here, you can pop up the window so you can see what's going on. And you can also have it automatic, so you can have a different mode. So every time I touch something, it's going to show me what I'm doing. And but I like to have it now when we have screens and everything. I like to see it on the screens, so I don't have to care about looking at plugin windows and stuff like that. I can see what I want to see here. So in the case if I want to sweep some frequencies, something that I want to. It's so much easier to just do it here, and you see it in the screen, you see the frequency and everything, and you can just sweep through, find what you want to find, hear what you want to hear. Very easy. And also for compression, you can see different modes here too. So if I use compression here, of course I want to see what's happening. So in the Pro 2 here, you can really smash it. I'm going to dial it back a little bit. So you see the sum of the gain reduction there. So yeah, so this will be the Console One is available right now, so you can buy it right now from your local music store or from anywhere, or our web shop, of course. You can order it from us. And the fader comes out in September, and when the fader is available, we're also going to have the stands available. So going to be different kinds of wood stands, and we're also going to have rack mounts. So it's easy to configure. So you can have them side by side, or you can have them as I have them here in a dual stand. And or if you want to have more faders, you can of course buy several faders and have them side by side on one Console One. Thank you.